Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to our class. Let's do the recap. Students, in our last class, we have just gone through the overview of about hardware. Hardware, we know about hardware, we have come across term, and I have told that hardware is very important for a computer, and we have related this with our first chapter. Hardware is nothing but anything that you can touch and feel. Anything you can touch and feel. Okay, that is called hardware in simple term. And what is software? Software that you can only see it. Okay, you can see it. The software, like suppose for example, hardware we have given they have 4 points, like input device, all the input devices, output devices, processing devices, and also the storage device. These four whatever, like input device, what we have learned for the input device, like we have learned mouse, keyboard, then then we have learned joystick, then we have learned scanner. These all are your input device. Similarly, output device are your monitor, your printer, speaker. These are your output device. So we have gone through it. So we are well aware about hardware, and like processing is like CPU. CPU is our processor. It get processed. We have learned about CPU. So next is your storage device. What are this? Storage device are nothing but where we can store our data. Suppose hard disks, then your CD or DVD, and then your flash drive, or we can it is also known as pen drive, or we can say as flash drive. These are your storage device. So this was a just recap about our hardware. So now let's start about software. In our book it is given like that: software refers to the part of the computer which we cannot touch. I have already mentioned that the software we cannot touch it. Okay, it exists in the form of command which makes the computer work. It exists in a command which makes the computer work. Okay, what it means? Like suppose you are watching a television. A television is a hardware. Okay, a television is a hardware, but the program what you are looking at, you are watching in the television. Suppose this is a television, okay, and what program is running on the television is your software. Understand? Similarly, you can connect with that a software is something which you can see it but you cannot touch it. Okay, and software are of two parts, that is system software and application software. Now what is this system software? System software, you can see, you just go through your book. System software makes a computer useful. It helps all part of computer to work together. The system software is the most important system software. It is the first software loaded into a computer memory. What do you mean? That you will come to know about more about the system software in your higher classes, and even in the next chapter you will come to know about more. But what is that? Let's go for the little part. System software. Without a system software you cannot run a computer. At the very beginning, without a system software you cannot run a computer. System softwares are like operating system, that is Windows, MS Windows, then your Linux. Okay, these are few examples. But without that, if you cannot install the operating system in a computer, you cannot run a computer. Okay, to run a computer you need a operating software or system software. So which can do a complete work. suppose if you don't have a, you have a TV and you don't have a channel in that, okay, you don't have recharge, so you cannot watch any program. It is useless. Okay, so what is that? The software you have not installed it. The software, okay, you have not taken the cable connection. That software you have not taken, so it is not working. So similarly, we will not able to see the video or any work in a computer. Suppose in a computer you cannot work without a operating software. So that is very important. Next is your application software. What is this application software? Application softwares are those which does a specific work. Suppose a television, his specific work is to provide videos. Okay, his specific work is to provide videos, what you watch. But what is the specific work of a calculator? Suppose a calculator is a hardware. The software inside is the, what software it is run to do the calculation is your software. That is, the calculator is a application software, because is the calculator cannot do anything except calculation. So its main specific work is calculation. Same like in a example of your, suppose we do the paintbrush, MS paintbrush. What is the work of a paintbrush? Paintbrush we used to draw in the computer. We used to draw in the computer. So the only work of a application based software is to do the particular work. Okay. Same like we have Notepad, we have MS Word, PowerPoint, everything. These all, their particular work is for doing particular job. Like your MS Notepad, MS Word, PowerPoint, everything, whatever you can see. These are your specific application software. Just read the term. Application software is designed to perform a specific task. Remember the key point, that is specific task. This is the key point you need to remember. Okay. Then for example, MS Paint is used for drawing and coloring. I told you all that the MS Paint work is to do what? Drawing and coloring. So it is easily understandable. Okay. Then media player, for example, media player. What is the work of a media player? They can run only play videos and MP3 songs. What other applications? Suppose they cannot work other things other than your videos and MP3 player, MP3 songs. So their specific task is your playing videos and MP3. So these are some application based questions. So we have done with our chapter. Okay, and the main thing you have to remember, students, again our objective was to learn about hardware and software and its component, what we have done. So let's do a recap. Okay, in a short way we will just do a recap. Okay, so what was hardware? Number one, remember hardware, anything that you can touch, like keyboard, mouse, you can touch it. So they are your hardware. Okay, and what are its components? Like input device, all the input device items, then output device item, storage device item, and also your what was there, one more, processing device. Okay, these are your component of your hardware. Next, what is software? What is software? Software is the software refers to the part of computer which we cannot touch. We have already discussed which we cannot touch. And remember, software are of two types: system software and all. Next is your application software. And you came to know about the system software. Example is operating device, operating software, that is your Windows or Linux or Mac. These are some operating system, and the other application based software are all the software that does the specific work. Okay, this is the main part of your hardware and software. So students, we have completed our chapter and hope you have understand it. And if you have any doubt, you can always contact me anytime. Okay, you can just message me if you have any doubt. So students, I will be giving you homework, and this homework I will even upload in your Google Classroom. So what is your homework is, you have to complete exercise number 1, that is multiple choice question. Then exercise number 2, true and false. Exercise number 3, fill in the blanks. And exercise number 4, match the following. These are your homework. And students, this chapter is going to come in your unit test. And in our next class, we will discuss the question answers, and even I will provide you the whatever the exercise it is there, I will provide you the answers also, and even we will finish the question answer, because this chapter is going to come in your unit test. So students, please go through the chapter thoroughly. Always go read the chapter 2-3 times. 2-3 times you have to go it. You have to read it the chapter. You concentrate on the key point of the chapters. Suppose I have given the example like software, application based software, we have given the term as spatial tasks. Same thing, you find out the keyword, which then if you know the keyword, you can write any answer. You can, if you know the keyword, you can write any answer. Okay, so let's wind up for the today's class, and stay home, stay safe, and be healthy. Thank you.